OnlyFans. The fastest growing social media in the last few years besides TikTok. But have you ever wondered what lurks behind the glossy screens of OnlyFans? How much of what you see is real, and how much is merely a carefully crafted illusion? There are no comparable videos on YouTube. Those who have the knowledge do not want to make it public and damage their business. I, however, want to expose this business model and draw attention to the hoax. Sit back and delve deep into the layers of OnlyFans, a world that is much more than what meets the eye. This world is not just about the shimmering glamour, but is also shrouded with darkness in many corners. Undeniably, it's about algorithms and anonymous interactions, where the girl next door might not even be the one operating her account. It's a realm of virtual personalities and hidden identities, where the surface level interactions are only a fraction of the real story. Stay tuned for all the secrets and insights of agencies, and if you are in the OFM business yourself, then pay good attention as you might learn some new methods. OnlyFans, a platform that proudly flaunts itself as a haven for creators to establish a direct connection with their fans, has witnessed an undeniable explosion of popularity. From celebrities to influencers, heck, even creating entirely new social media personalities out of thin air. Everyone seems to have found a new way to connect with their audience, but when you peel back the layers, things are not as straightforward as they seem. A closer look at the world of OnlyFans reveals a landscape dominated by agencies, where creators are relegated to the background, their voices in the cacophony of the high-stakes business game. It's a world where creators often become mere figures, whose interactions are controlled, and whose existence is dictated by the whims and fancies of the agencies that run them. OnlyFans is now flooded with creators, and agencies are taking advantage of this prevailing competition. They take advantage of the fact that most new creators have no chance on the market and offer them promising help and thus quick riches. This business model is not a side job, but a $1 million business. To put it into perspective, OnlyFans had a turnover of $5.6 billion in 2022. But how do agencies find their models? Models either apply to established agencies or the agency looks for models. Most managers initially turn to their friends or local girls. If the business is to be expanded, then a targeted search is made via social media. Instagram and X are used most frequently for this. That's why the DMs of OnlyFans models are usually full of requests from agencies, and regular chats are then sought in vain. Another trend is to recruit girls from poorer countries, especially from South America. They are then lured with a fixed salary that seems high for their living conditions. Over time, however, the salary will only be a small part of their account's turnover. So, what do these agencies offer new creators? They do all the work except the content creation, although that is also being done with AI. They mainly take care of marketing and chatting. What do agencies want in return? Either they offer a salary, but that's not the norm in America and Europe, or they want a share of the revenue that the profile generates. This share is usually 50 to 70%. The most common argument is, do you prefer 100% of $200 or 50% of $50,000? And here we are approaching a core competence of agencies, namely emotional manipulation. This is used on their own models and, of course, on the client. This naturally raises the question, what an agency can do that the model herself cannot. An agency has a network, capital, and employees. A good agency leaves nothing to chance and does not hope that one day you will go viral by chance. Here, precise strategies are developed and pursued. I would now like to explain a few of these to you so that you are not lured by them in the future. The most popular and best known strategy is TikTok marketing. The aim here is simply to go viral with TikToks. Models record TikToks for hours every day and upload them. But not just on one account, agencies create or buy hundreds of accounts. The aim is to quickly crack the 1,000 follower mark. But why exactly the 1,000 follower mark? From then on, you can go live on TikTok. This offers several advantages. Videos are pushed more, and you can also earn money on TikTok Live. Viewers hope for interaction here, but this hardly takes place at all. Many TikTok Lives are pre-recorded and are simply played in a loop. It is mentioned suspiciously often that you should look at the TikTok bio. What can you find there? Here we find the most important part, namely the so-called funnel. OnlyFans links are forbidden on TikTok. That's why they use loopholes here. They direct you to their Instagram account where you'll find a link tree in the bio. And what can you find there? That's right, the OnlyFans link. The whole thing is a vicious circle. The more videos you like from such creators, the more of these videos you get suggested on your For You page. This method doesn't sound so reprehensible, does it? But now it gets even worse. The next method is based solely on playing with men's feelings. We're talking about the dating app method, whether it's Tinder, Bumble, Badoo, etc. It works everywhere. Hundreds of profiles are created for the model by the agency all over the world. If you think that you can only verify yourself once, then you are completely wrong. There are several methods that make it possible to verify every profile and make it look real. So how do you recognize these fake profiles, or that they just want to direct you to the OnlyFans account? There are various signs. It is always important to check whether an Instagram, Snapchat username is hidden somewhere in the profile. Dating apps try to act against fake profiles by banning usernames in bios. However, there are several loopholes here too. They match you and deliberately don't text back, so you feel compelled to go to their Instagram profile and text them there. But surprise, you only find a spicy link in the bio again. But then you match with someone who even instantly shoots you a message. Congratulations, you are the man, right? Unfortunately, not. This joy will be short-lived because most of the time you'll be writing to an AI chatbot or a virtual assistant based in the Philippines who can be exploited for 10 hours a day for $2 an hour. These conversations also usually just boil down to you texting the girl on Instagram/Snapchat. If you do that and go back on the dating app, you'll see that she's probably removed you. Not because she doesn't like you, but so that you can no longer report her profile. At this point now, you're fed up with TikTok, Instagram, and dating apps. To take your mind off things, you open X, formerly known as Twitter. As you may or may not have noticed over the last few weeks, you scroll through your feed, click on a tweet, and the replies look like the Cornhub homepage. Nice. The strategy on X is the same as on TikTok. The models want to be seen and noticed by as many people as possible. Several accounts sometimes tweet almost non-stop in order to go viral. Agencies naturally select their target groups strategically. So, don't be surprised if you find many immoral offers among tweets from athletes or streamers. AI tools make life easier for agencies here too, so they can make yours more difficult. So, you ignored all my warnings and subscribed to an OnlyFans model after all. Congratulations. But now you can finally chat and keep in touch with your soulmate, right? Not really. You are chatting with someone, even a real person, you're right. But do you remember the cheap virtual assistants from low-income countries I mentioned? Most of the time, you interact with chatters. And not just any amateurs, real professionals who are being trained, coordinated in shifts, and only have one job: to take as much money out of your pocket as possible. This is because most of the money on OnlyFans is not earned from subscriptions, but from chatting. Here, subscribers are sold photos and videos for several hundred to thousands of dollars. As stated, those are not just any amateurs. They either get trained from agencies themselves or by special chatting agencies who recruit them, train them, and then convey them to OnlyFans agencies in need of chatters. They know how to manipulate fans, make them feel good, build them up and profit from them. They build up an emotional bond with fans and make them keep coming back. And hopefully you have a big wallet, because if you don't buy anything, you're likely to be ignored. They create the illusion that everything is happening in the here and now. However, they are usually pre-recorded scripts that everyone gets. Another noteworthy point to make is that these agency owners are well connected within the scene, bragging about how much money they were able to make off a single fan in each session. There are group chats with almost 10,000 people in them, so don't get fooled, thinking, oh, just a small number of models are managed by agencies, because I can guarantee you just a small number of models are not managed by agencies. Now, I hope this video has opened your eyes a little. Should you have ever had the thought of giving any model on OnlyFans your money, think about this video and hopefully you won't fall trap for them. Should you, however, be a loyal subscriber of an OnlyFans account, I hope that I managed to open your eyes and you will stop throwing money at these agencies. It's not worth it. This industry is fake, everything about it is. Don't let yourself be taken for a ride. And the only subscription you should make is to this YouTube channel. See you soon.